Hello. I hope you find these sunflowers as magical as I do. I think this is a beautiful setting. The sunflowers are facing us, facing you, and I just think it's magical. I hope my fun blue shirt adds to the festivities here. I'm Roger. Welcome to Meditation, Mindfulness in Nature. Today I'm going to talk about the magical moment of mindfulness. So when people start doing mindfulness, or even when they've been doing it for a while, there's often, and I had it too, this fear of like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? And paying attention to your breath in the beginning is really hard. And the definition of mindfulness that I like to use is mindfulness is bringing our attention, our awareness, or our focus to our breath, our emotions, our thoughts, our senses, and our surroundings. Well, right, I have behind me some really beautiful surroundings. I think they're magical. But when we start doing mindfulness, that like, am I doing it right? Like I'm sitting here, and in Eastern meditation practices, they call all these thoughts that happen in our brain monkey mind. Because we're sitting there paying attention to trying to pay attention to our breath, and it's like, oh, that guy cut me off in traffic on the way here. All right, focus on my breath. And then you're focusing, oh, in breath, out breath. Oh, what am I having for supper tonight? Oh, right, bring it back. Oh, let's see, focus on my breath, in breath, out breath. Oh, what am I having for supper tonight? And I hope the kids didn't make a mess. And, oh, there's probably going to be a lot of traffic on the way home. And at work, oh, wait, I'm supposed to be focusing on my breath. All right, in breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. Oh, getting a cramp in my leg. Oh, wow. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be focusing on my breath. The cramp isn't that bad. Who can relate? We've all been there. So, am I doing this right? I'm supposed to be paying attention to my breath, and my brain just keeps bringing up this, that, and the other. Oh, I have that birthday party this weekend, and I bet you the cake's going to be really good, but I have to take care of getting the cake from the bakery. The cake will be good. It'll be fun to see family, friends, but oh, I have to do that. There goes my thoughts again. So in Eastern meditation practice, they call this monkey mind. I'm in North America where we don't have monkeys, so I like to call it squirrel brain. And if you've tried mindfulness, you can relate. And mindfulness, again, I'm going to state the definition. And then in a minute, I'll tell you why I'm sitting by these sunflowers. And I think they're magical. So again, it's bringing our awareness, our attention, or our focus to our breath, our emotions, our thoughts, our senses, and our surroundings. With attention to our judgment and being in the present moment, letting the moment that just happened pass. So then judgment, that brings in a whole other piece, because then I start judging myself. Am I doing this right? But the bringing our awareness to our breath, our emotions, our thoughts. That's mostly what I've been talking about. It's our thoughts when we try to pay attention to our breath or other practices. It's our thoughts that just keep coming in, this monkey mind or squirrel brain. And it's like, well, am I doing it right? I guess I'm not good at this. I'm like, I can shoot a basketball, I can bake a great cake, but I am not doing this right, apparently. But the thing is, every time we catch our brain running down some track, we are doing it right, because that is bringing our awareness to our thoughts. That, like, oh, I was supposed to be focused on my breath, and there went my brain again. Thinking. I don't even know why I was thinking about where are my keys. It's not a big deal. My keys are fine. But it did. That moment when we catch our thoughts going, that is what I like to call the magic moment of mindfulness. Because that is to be celebrated, not chastised. Don't chastise yourself for your brain doing what your brain does. Celebrate the fact that you caught it. Because until you started doing meditation or mindfulness, you probably just let those thoughts run. And it's actually bringing our attention to our thoughts, bringing our awareness to our thoughts. That's the definition, is instead of letting our thoughts run without us being aware of it, it is bringing our awareness to our thoughts. So that is what I call the magic moment of mindfulness. It is to be celebrated. You are not to be chastised. You should be like, hey, I did it. I did it right. I got it. I caught myself. That's what mindfulness is about. And then when you celebrate that and you learn that, oh, I caught myself. I caught my brain. I caught my monkey mind. I caught my squirrel brain taking over. That is to be celebrated. Because as you practice this in the practice of mindfulness, what's going to happen is you're going to be driving in traffic and somebody's going to cut you off and you're going to be upset and you're going to be 5 miles down the road and you're still going to be running that around in your head and you'll be like, hey, that moment is past. I'm safe. I just caught myself and my brain going on and on about this, and I can be in this moment. I am safe. Yep, the guy was a jerk. Wish it wouldn't have happened. I'm safe. I can compliment myself for my good driving skills, and I can continue on this smaller road. I'm safe, and that moment is done. And I caught my brain revving my nervous system and my emotions up over something that happened 5 minutes ago. That is the magic moment of mindfulness. And it is to be celebrated. Don't chastise yourself. When you catch your brain running off in thoughts, celebrate that you caught that. When you're like thinking about that and then you're getting upset again because of the guy that cut you off in traffic 5 miles ago, or the woman, the person that cut you off in traffic, you also be getting yourself revved up again. And that's paying attention to your emotions. And when we bring our thoughts back to the present moment, our emotions will calm down too. And this is to be celebrated. Don't chastise yourself for your brain going back to that. Celebrate that you caught. You were aware of your thoughts. You were aware of your emotion. And that is the magic moment of mindfulness. It is to be celebrated. That means you're doing it right. That means you're learning. That means this is having an effect on your life, the practices. So celebrate the magic moment of mindfulness. And remember the beautiful sunflowers when you think of that. I hope you found this helpful. Feel free to write questions or comments, write questions or thoughts in the comments if you found this helpful. We're in this together. Take care.